Hello everyone, it's Golden Self here, and it's been, I don't know, like a month since I recorded anything, and I'll talk about that later, or maybe as we go, but I wanted to first set up the premise of what we're going to be doing here. This is Castille, and it's EU4, and I've played Castille maybe once or twice, but it's kind of boring for a person who's gotten very experienced with the game in other ways, but I've decided to come back to EU4 because I've been looking forward to this next expansion that's coming up, and that's in a few weeks, I think like 6 weeks or so now. And October 10th or something like that, I don't remember, sometime in mid-October, yeah, about a month from now. And there's gonna be cool stuff with that, but I wanted to get back to used to playing EU4 as somebody who is easy to play. And I was going to do the Ottomans, and probably do that off camera, but then I thought, you know what, let's try this mod that I've been seeing for a while called Random New World Improvements, that has been on the workshop for a while. So we're gonna take a look at what it gave us. After I randomized a few times, I got this one that I just couldn't resist, and I thought, you know, this is going to be a real great, fun, little diversion for us to do on the channel before. So, okay, so here's the old world, okay, fine. You can see a little bit of it over there, and a little bit over here, but what really makes this special, alright, as Castille, which is the explorer. I chose Castille because of the exploration, otherwise I probably would have maybe gone with the Ottomans. But what really makes it special is this ridiculous continent right here. And not only is this continent ridiculous, okay, which it is, but you have Vinland down here, which is High American and Norse. And up here, you've got Yingzhou, which is a Confucian, also High American tech group. And High American, if you don't know, means that they have Western tech. So these two are going to be fighting each other and the West. And it's going to be quite a challenge potentially to deal with them. Also in the mix, directly on the other side of this choke point here, which is also going to be interesting to see if these High Americans do anything with that. Directly on the opposite side of this are the, what are these guys? These are the Mesoamericans. So we've got these Inti guys here, and we've got the Mayans over here. I'm sorry, these aren't Mesoamericans, these are South Americans. Right, these are what usually would be Andeans. And these are the Mayans, who would normally be in some place such as Guatemala. I don't see Aztecs. Oh, here they are. Is this them, or is this the North Americans? These are the North Americans. Alright, so then I guess I don't see any Mesoamericans. Aside from the Mayans, I don't see any Nahuatl. I don't see any Aztec type Mesoamericans, but that's okay. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They can all. We have Vinland to worry about. We have the mighty Norse Vinland, which is, by the way, down here in the south, the very far south, like basically level with the Cape of Good Hope, and we've got the mighty Chinese Asian Americans here to deal with. That's what these guys are. They are apparently as if like the Chinese made it to Americas or something. That's what Yingzhou is. And I didn't even realize they were in the game, but they are. And Random New World is supposed to give us custom flags for these guys, but I don't think it did. That seems to have failed, but doesn't matter. That's cool. Random New World Improvement mod, that is. Maybe the Random New World Improvement mod didn't work at all, and this is just one of the Random New Worlds you can get, but I've never seen it before, and I'm excited to play it, to deal with this. Can we cross over here? Yeah, it looks as though there is one crossing up here as well as down here. There's quite a few, actually, it looks like, ways to get across these little wasteland ridges that won't let you pass otherwise. So that'll be cool to explore as Castille. Now that we've spent about 5 minutes on that, we can talk a little bit more about the channel as I start looking for alliances. Well, I mean, first let's get all set up here. So we got our enemies are England and Aragon. So yeah, we're going to rival Aragon, I'm sure. What else? What do we got going on with France? France is rival to England, Austria, and Venice. Ooh, that means that we can ally France early on right now, if we are so inclined. France has rivaled Austria, and Austria has not made any doesn't have any real opinions about us. We could get an alliance with them potentially. We could also, let's see, we want to get Aragon. We are most likely going to have the Iberian wedding fire, so we can ignore Aragon for a while before then, just get Granada, or we can wage an early war with Aragon. Which is probably a good idea. Let's just go ahead and rival them, because considering that we can ally France, which I guess we'll just do. Yeah, you can see that's the first thing I'm going to commit to, is allying France, because it's just There's no way it's going to hurt. They might go to war with England, they might go to war with Burgundy and call me in, and I think we can handle all that. We're also going to rival Aragon. Confirm rival. We're going to rival England, I guess. Yeah, we have to. I mean, it'll really help us with France, and we're not going to be able to ally them now that we've allied France. And we're going to rival... I think I'll hold off on those. I don't know that I want to rival Portugal just yet. They're friendly to us. We could, of course, ally them as well, and make a royal marriage with them. On the other hand, if I can destroy Portugal early on as Castille, I don't have to worry too much about them getting colonies. Well, they can colonize for me in a way. You know what? I think I might rival Portugal. Let's see, they've allied England. So if I go to war with them, I'll be at war with England. Whose navies can probably beat mine up right now. Especially combined with the Portuguese navy. Our army is stronger, especially with France. France won't join me in a war against Portugal. If I had to guess. They would join me in a war against England. Which would put me in a war with Portugal. Yeah, let's rival Portugal. What the heck? This is a game not on Iron Man. No, you know, so anything that goes wrong, we can potentially deal with. We can potentially go back if it's a really stupid mistake. But for the most part, I'll try to roll with the punches. Finish the Reconquista, solidify papal relations, improve our prestige. We cannot finish the Reconquista until our truce with Granada goes away. We'd start out with one, and it goes away February 1448. We can, I think we will maybe do this papal relations one. What will it give us? Papal influence? When it comes to the Pope, as Castille, we do start off with a cardinal, so we could potentially become the papal controller. And as such, excommunication is a very powerful CB that we can use, so it doesn't hurt to influence the Pope. If we become the papal controller, we can influence the Pope to excommunicate rulers, and this is a very strong CB for us that we could take advantage of. So, alright, we'll do it. It won't take us long to get up to 100 with the Pope. He likes us, we like him. No problem there. With our money that we've got lying around... Oop, I think I just unpaused for a sec, yeah. Oops, sorry. Not ready for that yet. 16 units of infantry, 5 units of cavalry. It's honestly one more unit of cavalry than we need. The other alternative is to recruit 3 more. No, we're not going to go up to 8 cav at this point in the game. We might just delete 1 unit of cavalry. Here we have 3. We don't need 3. We don't need to spend money on a 3rd. Yeah, you know what? Let's just leave it as is. I don't want to... eventually we'll be up to 8 units of cav, and... No, you know, it's not really worth it. Alright, I'm changing my mind back and forth. I will delete this cavalry unit. Because it's just a little bit of extra cash, and we can certainly make it back later. Instead, I'll just build 8 units of infantry. Holy smokes, wow. We have the money for it right now. There should be 80 gold. So that's not too hard. And then for ships, we certainly need to get as many of these as possible. We have 3 heavies, 5 lights, 0 galleys, and 10 transports. Financially, it makes the most sense to build lights right now, and then later build heavies. So I think that's what we'll do. We're not going to be able to compete with England's heavy fleet for a little time. We could try right now. We could build 4 heavies. With our money that we have, we can only build 2 though. So we'll build these. Notice I didn't recruit anybody on a coastal province so that I can use these. I can build ships instead. This will be 339 days. Man, they're all pretty bad. 354, 346, and we're 21. There's our naval force limit. So we have 44 gold left. We can buy an advisor potentially. We start off, of course, with Juan de Trastamara, who is a terrible leader, and our heir is Enrique, who is even worse. He's a 000, so we are going to want to spend some money on an advisor. I'm going to pick the cheapest admin guy we can find. And it seems that we are focused right now on military, which is kind of silly to me. 112. I guess given that we have a 112, we should just not focus on anything. We need to get everything to have some points. So I'm going to change that on day 1 right now as well. Army maintenance I'm going to drop so we can make some more cash. We can take a national decision, such as pass advancement of Religion Act. This is the only one we can do. Now that we have an advisor, we can take this It'll increase our national unrest, but it will give us missionary strength. I usually, in the past, haven't done this one. We don't have any national unrest right now at the moment. We're gonna need the missionary strength. Is it for until the end of the game, or is it just while we have a theologian? Until the end of the game, right? You know Castille? Castille is a very religious country in general. Usually the AI takes religious ideas at some point, which gives us even more missionary strength. I usually don't take religious ideas, so I usually go for humanist ideas, which lowers your national unrest, as well as does a bunch of other things that make you have less unrest and make you better able to conquer things. So it comes down to, like, if we take this, we don't get the full benefit of that because we get +1 and we get -1 or -2, and so it's a net positive, but it's not as good. I think I won't do it, and I'm gonna get it so that the notification doesn't appear anymore by clicking this button here, which you probably know already. Disputed succession, I don't think we're gonna worry about it. There's nothing we can get right now from that, most likely. Navarra. Usually, France and Aragon and Castile have a little three-way bidding war over Navarra, over who can vassalize them. It doesn't really matter who gets them, but whoever does get them does get the chance to fabricate claims on France, Bern. I just don't see that as that important. It's more like so France can get claims on Castile, is if they can get it. If I was France, I might be interested in it. I think we'll just leave it alone. We'll ignore Navarra, it's small potatoes. We're gonna instead build our spy network up in Aragon, starting now. We'll see who they ally, of course, but there's a good odds. So now all of our diplomats are accounted for. We just have our merchants to worry about. There's good odds, I was gonna say, that Aragon allies people who we are already rival to, such as England, and we go to war with Aragon, and all of a sudden we can go to war with Portugal, or alternatively, and I think when my diplomat gets back, I'll do this. I'll build up my spy network with in England, and then we might go to war with England, call France in, try to beat them to this land, which they would hate. But the real point would be to go for Portugal, and maybe I will build up some spy network there too. A lot of spy network to build up, spy networks. But I'm not too concerned about my diplomacy. I should improve with France. Who are we improving with here? The Triple State? Crap. Brandenburg broke the royal marriage we have with Mantua. They always do that. France allied with us. Okay, let's bring the speed up to speed 4. France entered alliance with Navarra. Okay, so France is going to try to grab Navarra. That is troublesome for me. I don't want that to happen. But it's quite possible. Let's see, Aragon is improving, no, that's Morocco. Subjugation against Navarra. Okay, so what might happen here, and what often happens is Aragon might go to war with Navarra, and France would then defend them. I could actually ally Navarra too right now, to prevent, see, France is going to try to vassalize them. They're already, I'm sure, oh, they're not improving with them right now. Maybe we can vassalize Navarre. Discovery of the New World. Christopher Columbus and his crew set out. Oh crap! Did I oh, I left it on. Crap. Wait. TI. There we go. Salvador. They discovered a new world. I think I might have just screwed this up by having. I think I just got free prestige for nothing. But by having TI off because it thinks I discovered everything. Oops. That's okay, well, that's alright, whatever. We just got 50 prestige, whatever. We'll roll with it, it's not a serious game. This is not for an achievement or anything. It's just because of a crazy new world. I want to see how that plays out. So let's see, let's merge up these fleets. Let's take our lights and have them start patrolling Sevilla. And the rest of you guys, honestly, I'll separate off the transports. England has allied Austria, alright. That's interesting. And Portugal, and it looks like an Irish minor. I think that's Tyrone. Which one is it? Tyrone, yeah. Navarre, still no ally. We could still ally them. We have our free diplomat. The question is, do we build a spy network in another country such as England? Do we ally Navarra? Let's ally Navarra so that just in case Aragon goes forward with them, we can get involved and stop that. I don't know. I've never really played Castille. Navarra wasn't even there, I don't think, when the last time I played them, if they existed. I'm not sure Navarra was around then. Alright, now that we've allied with Navarra, let's improve relations with... Let's get a royal marriage with France on the 12th of December. Ferrara has their independence guaranteed by Milan, whatever. Augsburg, Bavaria. Odoyev has their independence guaranteed by the Golden Horde, okay. Royal marriage... They probably do that every game, like I say. It's been a long time since I played. Oh, I forgot to mention. The mods I have on right now that give this cool shiny look are Ad Lucem and Ad Lucem's Darker Water add-on. Ad Lucem AD space LUCEM. I'll probably just put it on screen. How much money are we making? 882. We could definitely buy more advisors right now. Trade efficiency guy is great. Spy network construction speed, though. That's what we kind of could use right now, in fact. Let's grab him. And let's get the land maintenance modifier guy. He can't pay for himself just yet, though. Let's see. Like right now, we're only paying 2.68 on army maintenance, so we're only getting 26.26 ducats off the cost of this guy. So might even just be better to do the national manpower modifier on. Whatever. We're not low on manpower right now, so I think I'll just try to save. You know, I'll pay 80% of the guy's fee instead of 100% of it. Now their independence guaranteed by Milan. Tabaristan has their independence guaranteed by Kara. Yeah, that happens. That happens, I guess. Austria entered a royal marriage with Hungary. Austria, you're gonna get that union over Hungary. Probably not. The AI doesn't usually get it. There's a royal marriage offer from Navarra. All right. I'm just not gonna worry about Navarra too much. It's a meta that I don't know about yet. And something I'm going to learn about doing this, but I don't know it yet. So I would say our first war is most likely going to be against Aragon, and most likely going to be... Let's see, where are all their forts at? How is this? Where is this hidden in here? Is it geographical? Is it political? It's got to be... Maybe it's political. I wish it was just one list, honestly. Rivals... Here, it's got to be in here. No? Geographical? Because last time I checked, the fort wasn't part of the geography. Alright, they've only got 3. Valencia, which I believe is their capital, is Girona, and how do you pronounce this one again? Roussillon. I don't know I know how the Spanish might pronounce it. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced there. Doesn't matter. Alright, so Aragon's got 17k in their capital. We can already crush that. It's in the plains. It's got a river crossing to Alicante. Alright, no problem. Let's move everybody down here. So that's where we'll probably be attacking into their country. The Palatinate entered a royal marriage with Austria. Navarra entered a royal marriage with France. You know, we could probably just vassalize them instead. Of France vassalizing them. Like right now, I think we're going to be ahead of time on that. No one else is improving with them. Guardia Real. Okay, that's just the name of our army. We don't have names for our armies yet. We might do that later, because that's something I kind of got in the habit of doing with Hearts of Iron 4. I never did it before, but we might do it later, when we have some more idea of where they're gonna be. The Pope has excommunicated the ruler of Provence. Whoa. Okay. Who's the papal controller right now? The Pope. So, wow. Okay, so we can go to war with Provence right now. For really, we could probably get access through Navarre and France, and we could take these provinces, which would be the wrong trade node for us right now. But later on, I could definitely see us changing our trade node to the Genoan trade node eventually. After all, we're going to annex Naples if we get the Iberian wedding. We will eventually either way. We'll take over Aragon. Well, I say that, I shouldn't be overconfident, but we should be able to get into Italy and basically control this area. We're also going to need to get to a new world, though. These guys can't move yet, that's why I'm ignoring them. They need to recover a little bit of morale before they can move. Shirvan is guaranteed by Georgia. So, right now, we could go war with Provence. I don't know. Granada insulted us, that doesn't matter. Our coast has been raided. Yeah, this has been happening. We have the Berber pirates over here, so they've been raiding our coasts. That's a relatively new feature. They've stolen sailors and money, which sucks. Not much money, though. They've stolen it in the form of loot. Yeah, so we have no loot here. Done it a couple times. I believe there must be a way to fight that. Maybe if we take our heavies here and we tell them to do hunt pirates in Sevilla, maybe that'll take care of it. I don't know. Ravensburg have their independence guaranteed by Switzerland, blah, blah, blah. Aragon, royal marriage with Austria. Okay, Aragon allied Austria. We already saw that. And Venice. France also allied. Who else allied Venice? Wasn't there somebody? Nobody. Okay. No, it was France had rivaled Venice, so even better. Alright, so if I want our diplomat to get back from stuff. Improving in Navarra. We're up to 120. Our diplomats are tied up right now. We can't go to war except with Provence. I'm thinking that France will probably just do it. Can you guys move yet? No. What's the supply limit right here? Let's see. Probably not that great. 20, right, okay. We can only get 20 troops into there. In Valencia, it is higher. 21, not that much higher. Whatever, and that's a level 3 fort, too. Let's take the rest of our guys who are hanging around and put them in Soria, I suppose? Oh, they can't move yet, right. Alright. Austria's warned Alsace. I wonder if our pirate situation is going to be taken care of now. Seems like maybe. We'll find out, I guess. We can always build more heavies. We will build more heavies later. Yeah, we have to beat England. Once we've beaten England and Portugal, this game really should be over. Personal union with Lithuania. Okay, good. That, I mean, not good, but that's what happens most of the time. Poland gets their PU over Lithuania, which means that they have their elective monarchy now. They should. No, they're a kingdom. Interesting. No, they are an elective monarchy. I thought it used to say elective monarchy right here, but now you have to hover over to see. Alright. Maybe it didn't always. Yeah, I really like the Adlusum mod. It's pretty. It definitely makes the game feel new and bright and fresh and clean. Army arrived. I have a lot of pop-ups turned on for this game. It's just how I play, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Unpause, please. And that causes the game to pause quite a bit. But it's okay. Because I don't mind. Ottomans have revoked the guarantee of Serbia. Burgundy declared war on Provence. Oh, there it is. Alright. So Burgundy went for it first. They're going to probably just... They want Barrois. If I was playing France... Like, how strong is Provence? They're probably really weak. I should have just declared this war already. Probably. They're 10k units. Like, we could take this land right now for ourselves. Let's bring back the guy from the Papal State. And let's see. What's the supply limit in Navarra? 16, 14. Let's take 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 guys and give them a leader. We have a general already. I didn't even check this out. It's a good thing it's a bad thing that I didn't check, but now we do know what we have, and he's not terrible. And we're gonna need to get military access from Navarra. But we'll get up close anyway. Ottomans revoked the guarantee of Wallachia. So let's start with that. Ask for military access. 3 days. So we get our diplomat back. Thank you. And we go to France and where is it? Ask for military access. Alright. Now Provence is allied with Savoy. I should have checked that out, of course. This shows you how long since I played. Savoy only has 10k troops. They're fighting Burgundy right now. Maybe we'll bring the rest of our troops with us as well. Where are you going? Alright, get up here. Alright, and in 9 days we should be able to declare on Provence. Unless only one country can declare at a time on an excommunicated ruler, which I I'd never heard before, if that is the case. Oh, we need to bring up our maintenance. That's okay, though. That's okay. By the time we get over there, we'll probably be fine. Probably not, but it's okay anyway. I'm not that worried. Enemy allies Savoy will be called in. Ooh, we have no CB. Oh, interesting. I think maybe we have to be their neighbor to use that CB or something. I don't see anybody else having the oh, here it is. Excommunicate ruler CB on Provence. You don't have it because I don't see Provence's flag. Well, you have a truce with them anyway. Genoa. You don't have it. A CB on Provence because they're technically, I mean, they are sea neighbors. Papal State, of course, probably should. Yeah, there it is. All right. Well, I guess we can't go to war with Provence right now because we don't directly neighbor them. Probably. It's just a guess. I'm gonna take my leader off so that he doesn't die just from standing still. That can happen. Because EU4 is a great game like that. 16. So this is gonna be bad to move across these, isn't it? Well, whatever. We just raised maintenance, so you know what? We'll deal with the little bit of attrition that we just took there. Army arrived in Cuenca. Alright, we can lower maintenance again. Now that our armies are reinforced back up. Alright, so we have our diplomat free again. Let's go back to improving with the Pope so we can get our mission done. We could ally the Pope. He's the only other ally. He doesn't have any other allies, and his rivals are Genoa, Provence, Ferrara. Like, we really have no real vested interest in allying him. Unless, because Aragon is all active over here, they've rivaled. See, they haven't rivaled anybody over here, so I'm not too worried about them going to war over here for something, which they will do sometimes. Sometimes they'll declare on Lucca, and they'll get it. I've seen it happen. And then Castille has gotten Lucca. It screwed up many an Italian, well, not many. It screwed up an Italian campaign or two. Underhanded rogues in Aragon have claimed a claim. We can now claim a claim too. So where would we want to claim? Well, of course we would want Valencia, the capital, and it is, I think, an important center of trade or something too, isn't it? Where is it? Yes, it is. It's a coastal center of trade, which gives quite a few bonuses. Let's see, local trade power, and local naval force limit is good. The other ones, meh. This is just local trade power. So, you know, yeah, Valencia. Fabricate claim. Valencia, rather. And the accent is on the E, I guess. Conquest CB against Aragon, we have just acquired. So we could go to war with them today, if we wanted to. Well, we'd have to get our diplomat back, so not today. And probably not today because I should probably find some point to end the episode. Yes, I should end the episode here. Thank you very much. I don't know how I missed my alarm, but I thought I set one up. You know, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to subscribe. And I'm making videos again. Yay! I had an extended... yes, this is, I guess, where I shouldn't talk about that. I took some time off to kind of refresh myself and get used to... kind of get back into playing some of these games that I was playing before. And I took some time to play some stuff just on my own. Because narrating stuff is a little tiring. And we'll see if I can start producing some other content soon as well. Alright, so not just this game, not just Let's Plays, but perhaps some better things as well in the future. So, we have our new world that we're looking forward to discovering, quote-unquote discovering, but it's going to be cool. I can't wait, and I'm excited. I hope you enjoy it as well. I hope you're excited with me. If you've enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check back again tomorrow for another EU4 video. Bye-bye. Thanks again.